Oh, hi. I'm Win Freiberger, and welcome to Win's World. Um, Man, this has been a long time coming. Um, I've been wanting to get a YouTube channel up and going, and I've taken some footage, and it's like, man, I just have had this block of how to get started. How to get it kicked off. I've had uh, a lot of inspiration from other friends on YouTube, and I'm sure my camera skills are going to be lacking for a while. And but I want to get back to the inspiration part of it because I found myself watching YouTube more than television, and the more I've gotten into that, um, you find these people who have channels, and you actually reach out to them, and you become friends in a internet kind of way. But some of the channels in particular that I watch, I've actually made some really good friends, to the point of emailing and texting and sharing pictures and basically sharing lives and making friends. And especially in the current situation where things are weird, things are really weird, and everybody's got their own opinion on the situation and what they're doing and what they're gonna do, and all of that stuff. Um, and I don't really want to cover any of that. This isn't that kind of thing. This is a channel of a lot of different things. It's gonna be a lot of different things, because I'm interested in a lot of different things, and I am a lot of different things. I've been a carpenter for almost 30 years, and lots of different things have sprung out of that. I've been building stuff and cutting wood since I was 12 years old. I even remember my handy Andy toolkit I got when I was 6 years old and beat the crap out of my finger for the first time and got my first blood blister. So anyway, all of that aside, I'm kind of getting off task here. Um, I've been racking my brain. I have been at my cabinet shop, taking footage and trying to, I guess for lack of a better word, trying to jumpstart it. And all you can do is kind of emulate what you're seeing. And some of these guys and gals um, have been doing this for a long time, so it comes quite natural. My background is music. I've been playing music for a long time. I've been playing music for about as long as been building stuff. And so it, performance, I've been in a few bands, so I'm not used to um, video per se, but I am used to being in front of people and playing music and doing something like that. Writing songs. Um, so anyway, like last week, I just decided that, like, what better place to start than my messy studio, which is it came from a basement that was relatively finished. I mean, it was like this homey studio setup where it was 5, 6, 7 years of dialing it in and getting components. And then all of a sudden one day, my wife and I bought a new house, and it all had to be taken apart and moved to our new house. And we've been so busy that I don't know how many people can relate to this, but we've been so darn busy that, you know, we're just working and making a living and trying to do the best we can. And we still have stuff piled everywhere. But we're digging out, and it's good. Life has changed for the better, even during all this stuff. We've been really fortunate and blessed. Um, So yeah, so I was thinking last week. I was like, well, what are you going to say? What do you have to offer to people? That is going to change minds or whatever. And then I kind of came to the conclusion that I don't have anything. I'm not trying to really change your mind, or I'm not even really trying to inspire anybody. I hope that I do. It'd be nice. It's not going to be a how-to channel on carpentry or home building or fixing stuff. Yeah, there's going to be footage of all kinds of stuff, but it's just going to be me and my life and what I love. I love my job. I've worked for other contractors, and there were pluses to that and minuses to that, but I love my job. I love my work. I love cutting wood. I love music. I love building guitars. I love target practice. I'm not a hunter, but I love the mechanics of firearms. I like to build them. So that's kind of where this is coming from. It's just, my only hope really is to just meet more people, get a channel together, and maybe some of my friends from the other channels will jump on here. But everybody's so busy with their channel, and their live feeds, and so we'll see where it all goes. But yeah, meeting people, enhancing friendships that already exists, kind of something that, like, hey, my family can look at and realize and confirm what a crazy person I am. So anyway, yeah, what I've got today is where it all really started, and it's really cluttered and not where I want my studio to be, because I know a lot about acoustic treatments and building acoustic treatments and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's overwhelming. But slowly, with the change of a few things in my life, I've been able to slowly dig out, and new interests pop up all the time. And I'm the type of person that, man, if I get interested in something, I go full bore, and I want to learn everything about it and develop a degree of mastery to it. And but it comes down to the people that you meet and the things you do, and happiness, being happy. I just, things have gotten to the point where a lot of people aren't happy for whatever reason, and we need to work on that. We need to work on being happy and showing people that you can be happy, and being kind to one another, because it seems like that in the daily grind of things, because we disagree with one another, that's an excuse to be argumentative. I don't agree with you, therefore you suck, kind of thing. And that's just shouldn't be the case. We should all be more adult about stuff, because we're all different, and that's part of our strength, I think, as things roll along, and we need to rediscover that and build from that, because obviously we're not, where things are right now, we're not getting too far, we're just not. So anyway, I wanted to kind of run you through some of this, and there'll be more of this, and there'll be, if I can get my chops together, I might even play some bass, drums, guitar. But I spent a good chunk of my life writing songs and learning how to write songs, still learning how to write songs. But that's near and dear to my heart. But I came to a conclusion um, well, probably right around the time I met my wife, who's my best friend and companion, and just my everything in life moving forward. Um, I came to the conclusion that uh, there were a lot of people out there that were a lot better at it than me. Um, Not to say that I don't have skills that are better than some people that do it for a living. Um, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, it became clear at a certain point, you know, you're going to have to go with your strength. And my strength was building things and being creative in that direction. I still am creative and I still play. Um, but, you know, you get so busy in everyday life that, you know, uh, like I said, I've been playing guitar since 12, took up the drums about 2003. Still am terrible at the drums, but I take lessons, or I was until all of this stuff was going on. But, you know, since 2003, I've been involved in Pro Tools, the software, recording software, Pro Tools, and by any means, you know, by no means am I an expert, but, you know, you put a lot of your ideas on a hard drive and it's really cool. It's really cool, I hate to say. So anyway, this is a tune that was written in about, this right here. That's the virtual mixer. And then let me see if I can pull up. Yeah, we've got the waves, and this is all the editing that goes on. I usually have 2 screens, but this is the Messy Studio that only has 1 screen. Here we have the history of Macintosh. This is when Apple made indestructible computers. Both of these computers still run like banshees. You just can't kill them. Now knock on wood anyway. We've got a voltage regulator down here, a Furman voltage regulator, because I live next door to a substation that's super duper close, and I blew up my board and it cost me $600. Coming to the right, we've got all the outboard gear, effects units, more power cleaning, mic pre's, headphone amplifiers. There's the audio interface, Digio 3, a Patch Bay, an analog mixing console, a master. The little thing with the lights is a master channel to control the masters. And so, you know, with all of this spread out like this, I'm in my rolling chair, rolling across, you know, and it's all got to get put in one place. That's the beginning of one of the acoustic treatments. This is an acoustic attenuation treatment, that there'll be more of those made, and those will line the walls. We have a giant mess there. And then this right here is basically what I like to call the bass line. It's just a simple analog system, but these speakers I've had for years, and it's just the basis for my ears and what I reference things to. And believe me, there's a huge difference between analog and digital sound. We've all been kind of fed the digital thing, and I mean, even with the Pro Tools program, and the interface. I mean, everything gets digitized. So yeah, I mean, it's a it's a trade-off, but you have a certain sound in mind that you're going for, and you try to get there. You hear it in your head and you try to get there. So anyway, lots of guitars and stuff. Each guitar has its own sound. You can't have just one guitar or one drum set. You've got to have lots to choose from. And some people don't. So anyway, this is the song. Wrote this in about 2009. So this is the main track, and it was looped. A fella named Brad Booker, who's a dear friend, and is a professional musician and studio engineer, helped me put this together and produce it. We had a really good time. So this is the main bed track that got everything going, and this is like a working thing while the song was going together. Let's see, and then we've got an electric guitar, a Telecaster. So I forgot to introduce the Yamaha NS10Ms. That those are like the industry standard for flat reference monitors, and they're powered by a matching old school Yamaha Monster Hog Dog amp. So yeah, this is where I'm starting. Welcome to my channel. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff going on. I don't know how much time I'll spend down here in the studio, because a lot of it's going to be work related, a lot of cutting wood, a lot about tools, a lot of about the inspiration that my new friends from YouTube have inspired me to do, and in directions that they've inspired me to go. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I didn't really think I was gonna have. I don't know, how long has this thing gone on? Oh, not too bad. We're at about 18 minutes. But yeah, say hi to Buddhas. We got the Buddha collection. They're always a part of the studio. But yeah, I thought I would start at the place that's the biggest part of me, is the music. And try to bring people some happiness, and say that you can work on happiness too. Don't be a stick in the mud. Be nice. Yesterday I waited. No, it was Friday. I waited 7.5 hours. Here we start over the loop. This is just it's like a brainstorming kind of deal. I think somebody's going nuts on the Telecaster. We kind of went off the rails there, so we'll start over. Yeah. So anyway, heck, I forgot what the heck I was saying. There's also going to be a lot of that too. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get into some music. And if I can ever get some friends over here to do some recording, and but we're going to have to wait for all that to be safe. I like this part. And there's vocals to it. It's like a progression of tracks. You do a session like this, and then you pull the good out of it, and then you do another session and do another session. I'm not real big at editing pieces. I'm more performance based, so you learn what you write and then you play the whole thing. But it's really hard to record by yourself. I don't know of a lot of people that can really do that and pull it off well. This is a chorus. Yep. It's cool. That's my Martin D28 and my 51 Fender Nocaster through, what did I play through? I think I played through my big rig. Yeah, we had it down in his drum room. Anyway, I don't have the big rig anymore. It was too big. Might even get into building some fancy pedal boards out of hardwood. Let me know what you want to see. If there's anything you liked, hit like. Think about subscribing. Let's have a good time. Let's all learn some stuff. Let's learn from each other. Keep it nice. Because if your comment's crappy, it's just going to get taken down. That's all there is to it. And let's build something. Let's build something cool. I think that's about it. I always get mesmerized by, where is it? This always mesmerizes me. I love it. I love it. The waves. Where is it? See, we're almost done here. Yeah, I can actually play in time. With enough encouragement. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves, is stuff not being in time, or off key or out of tune, or a guitar not being in tune. Anyway, adios. Have a good day. And welcome.